welcome back to another studio vlog. It is Friday, March 21st. Y'all know that I have been working on my side project, which is a fan art project. I haven't done fan art in forever, and no, I am not steering towards doing fan art again. My cute kawaii animal original art is what I will be focusing on. That's what my Etsy shop is about. However, I have been itching to do fan art for a while now, and fan art is something I gave up a couple of years ago to start focusing on the small business. But I thought, you know, after the shop update, I could just treat myself to do fan art, because why not? I'm finally on the last character and have to do the rendering and the background, and then I'll have to set up files and print stuff and make products and stuff. This week I should have been making more hair bows for the convention that's happening next weekend. So I'm a little worried about it, but at the same time, you know, I still need to get this fan art side quest done. In the end, I think it'll be okay. I just won't make as many new bows as I usually do. I just make a couple with some new ribbons and stuff that I have, and I think we'll be okay. Aside from that, I've started doing a few things in preparation for the convention, like trying to figure out the setup, and my husband put up the grid cubes. We're kind of doing a different setup because I am doing something a little different with the grab bag bundle, where I'm allowing people to choose their own bundle, and maybe hopefully that will encourage people to buy more stuff, and hopefully some of this stuff that is older products can find new homes. But today's main goal is to finish that artwork. It has to be done today. Like, today is the last day. So yeah, let's get started. The next couple of days, I worked on setting up the files for all the characters I've drawn. I drew 5 characters, so there were a lot of files to set up, and I forgot how long that could take. Usually I only set up maybe at most 2 at a time, but 5 was kind of a lot. The very first thing was sending out files for buttons. I have a file saved from years ago when I first got my button maker that has the circle for 1.25 inch buttons. So I always open that and I just copy and paste the circles, change the colors, throw the artwork on top, and just fix the artwork around until it's the way I want it. I have leftover pieces of laminate from making stickers, so I decided why not use them for the buttons and make fun limited designs. I ended up making a lot more buttons of these characters than I had initially planned, but it's okay. It's okay. That just means that there's a lot more and I don't have to make them in the future. The most difficult thing was making the die cut sticker sets. I decided to make a 4 sticker die cut sticker set for each of these characters, but the thing that made it very complicated was, in the past, a friend of ours gave me this huge roll of laminate, and I thought it was heat laminate, which is laminate that I needed to use with a laminator. However, when I tried to laminate it, I found that it wasn't working, so I was really confused when I ran it through the laminator and nothing happened. And then I realized it is actually self-laminate. So it was really nice to have this huge roll of laminate to try. However, this gave me so much headache and it was very, very difficult to work with. It's very thin and I really love how thin it is. It's like almost adds no weight to the sticker. But the con with that is that it's so thin that when you peel the backing off the laminate, it's so thin that it just flops over. That is a huge disadvantage. Y'all, if y'all work with laminate, y'all will understand, because all the other laminates I've used are thicker so they can hold themselves up when I'm applying it. And I messed up so many sticker sheets. I was so mad at myself. Near the end, I was kind of figuring out how to make it work. Going forward, I need to practice more with this laminate. Yesterday, I was working on these stickers. These are the fan art sticker packs. I'm not done with them, and I've had a lot of mess ups because I have this giant roll of laminate that a friend of ours gave me, and I thought it was heat laminate, so I've never tried to use it, right? Yesterday when I tried to use it with my laminator is out here, by the way, it wasn't working, so I was a little confused, and then I realized that this is self-laminate. It's a huge roll of self-laminate, and if I knew it was self-laminate, I would have started using it earlier. But the thing is this is very thin laminate, and I really like that because it doesn't make your stickers curve. I have this matte laminate I always use, and it makes it curve because it's strong, so stickers curve a certain direction. But it's a very, very nice matte laminate. I love that matte laminate, and it also adds weight to the sticker, and it's also not very stiff. So when I pull the laminate back, it gets kind of floppy. It doesn't hold itself up. So I'm having a really hard time trying to figure out how to use this laminate, but hopefully I'll figure it out soon because I'm tired of all the mess ups. But I'm really happy with how these are turning out. I still have to make a couple more of these, but I have a package. This is supposed to be the frog and moon cat keychains. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of surprised it's not in a box, but hopefully it'll be okay. So let's check it out. I did an order with Parent Craft. I did a collaboration with them, and they sent me samples, and I decided to try to go with them again with these set of keychains. So let's open it and see how they look like. And I bought this for myself. Ooh, I really like the rainbow. I ordered one just to see it, and this is my favorite character. It's also version 1 of him. I ended up changing how his eyes look like. I really like the rainbow acrylic. I think it really matches this character's aesthetic. Wow. Okay, well, that's for me. So, the moon cat keychain and the froggo keychain. I had forgotten to tell them to switch to this packaging, and they switched it for me, which I really appreciate. The way they package this is really different from other manufacturers because they have the keychain hanging out. I guess they do it like this to keep the keychain from messing up and scratching up the acrylic, but I wonder if I can still use it for packaging. That's the main reason why I asked for these, because now I can't really use it for packaging. I didn't think I would get it in time for Nadeshicon, but they're really cute. They're double-sided. It has front glitter epoxy and the back has no epoxy. For this one, I chose the Sakura shaped key clasp. Looks really good too. This is hard, like really hard to open. So I always check the keychains like that. I check the epoxy and see if I have to fix it. So hopefully I have some star ones. I bought 10 of each. 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. 10 of each. And here's the moon cat one. Also looks really good. I'm happy with them for now. So far they look good. So after I finish the stickers, I will work on these. The other product I decided to make were prints. I also ran into problems when I was doing the artwork, because I had also decided of possibly making photo cards. Photo cards are really popular right now, but I just totally decided that that was not necessary. I already have the prints. Because I was messing around with the photo card stuff, I accidentally opened the photo card size template on Procreate and drew 2 full artworks on it, and I was horrified because I didn't realize till right after I finished the full second artwork that they were on the wrong size, and I was about to panic. Thankfully, I caught it there and then, and the last 2 characters I drew was drawn on the right canvas size, and I was able to save the 2 that were on the wrong size from using Fire Alpaca. Doing the fan art project pretty much wiped me of a lot of my resources. I had just enough photo paper. Overall, I was very happy with how this whole fan art side project came out. Because of this side project and receiving my acrylic keychains, we had to push back working on my setup, and we have never waited this long to try to figure out where things were, but my husband and I did a really good job. It only took us about an hour and a half to figure out where everything was going to go, and the biggest change was trying to figure out where I was going to put the fan art stuff. And this new setup was amazing. I really loved it. It worked perfectly with everything that I needed it to do. I apologize for going MIA for a couple of weeks. It's been a lot of stuff going on, one after the other, that needed to be done. That'll be it, and I will see y'all in the next vlog. Bye!